You land in Morocco, and it's that classic scene. 5 minutes ago, you were in winter. Now you're in Rabat with warm air, bright light, and the reality of airport logistics. You've got bags, you've got a phone that may or may not have signal yet, and you've got one mission: get to the city without turning your arrival into a negotiation marathon. And that's why people instantly type Rabat airport taxi, because taxi sounds like the simplest thing. But in real life, simple depends on timing, luggage, and whether you want a ride or a plan. So let's do this the practical way. 3 arrival personalities, 3 transport choices, and then the option that's the most predictable when you're tired. First, the quick Rabat reality check. Rabat Saleh Airport is close to the city, roughly a 20-minute drive in normal traffic, around 10 kilometers to central areas. That's great news. It means you don't need a long transfer. You need a smooth transfer. Now, option 1, the airport bus, specifically the ALSA airport shuttle, the Rabat airport bus people actually use. This is the cheap airport rides choice. A one-way ticket is 25 Moroccan dirhams per person, which is roughly $2.70. It's direct toward Rabat Agdal station, which is a convenient anchor point in the city. Time-wise, you're looking at something like 15 minutes for the ride itself, and it commonly runs frequently during the day. Here's the catch. The bus is cheap, but your total experience depends on timing and comfort. If you're traveling light and your timing lines up, amazing. If you're landing with big suitcases, kids, or you're just not in the mood to manage steps and schedules, the bus can feel less cheap and more, I paid with my energy. Option 2, Rabat airport taxi. This is the comfort instinct. You want to walk out, get in, and go. And yes, this can absolutely work well in Rabat. The ride is short, and there are established practices for airport taxis. But here's what travelers should know. Pricing can depend on day versus night, and you may see a fixed rate structure for petit taxis, for example, around 150 Moroccan dirhams by day and 200 Moroccan dirhams at night, which is roughly 16 to 22 US dollars. The ride itself is usually around 20 minutes, give or take traffic. So why do people still call it unpredictable? Not because Rabat is chaotic, Rabat is actually fairly orderly, but because the airport moment can still create friction, lines, availability, and the fact that if you're tired and you hit a language barrier, even small things can feel big. Also, if you're a family or you have lots of luggage, you might need a bigger vehicle than whatever is next in the taxi queue. Now, quick side quest, SIM card. People love to panic buy a SIM at the airport. And yes, you can usually find Moroccan mobile operator stands around arrivals, Orange, Morocco Telecom, Inwi, and you can absolutely do that. But I'm going to say something controversial. If you're arriving with multiple bags, buying a SIM immediately can be the least peaceful way to start Morocco, because now you're holding luggage, documents, your phone, and you're trying to understand plans and packages while tired. This is where the smarter arrival mindset kicks in. If your driver is meeting you with a name sign, you don't need to be online right that second to coordinate pickup. You can deal with SIM later, after you've dropped bags, after you've had water, after you've regained your personality. And that brings me to the most predictable option, pre-booking a car with driver. Here's the difference in one sentence. With taxis, you're deciding after you land. With a pre-booked transfer, you're landing into a decision you already made. With Get Transfer, the big advantage is control. You choose your driver in advance, by price, by rating, and by the actual car. So you're not hoping the next vehicle in line fits your luggage. You're picking what you want: sedan, larger car, premium comfort, whatever matches your reality. And then you get the arrival benefits that matter specifically in Morocco travel conditions. Your driver can meet and greet you with a name sign right at arrivals, no hunting, no confusion. They can help with luggage, which sounds small until you're doing it yourself. If your flight is delayed, a good pickup plan means your driver waits, so your arrival doesn't become a rebook everything situation. If something changes, traffic, road closure, last-minute stop, a real driver reroutes and adapts like a human. And if you want it, you can even get quick local help. What to do first in Rabat, what areas make sense, what's worth your time today. This is also where pre-booking becomes a family win. Affordable family transfers, the option to request a child seat transfer, and simply having space for bags without feeling like you're invading the car. And because this is Morocco, not a theme park, people's trips often don't stop in one city. That's why it's useful that the same choose your ride up front logic works for intercity transfer booking. And yes, even special cases like ski resort transfers in season or a summer beach transfer day when you're heading out of the city. So here's the clean takeaway. If you want the cheapest move and you're traveling light, the Rabat airport bus is a solid option. 25 dirhams is hard to beat. If you want the classic comfort move, Rabat Airport Taxi is usually quick and reasonably priced. But your smoothness can still depend on timing, queues, and the exact vehicle you get. If you want predictable, you pre-book. Choose the driver, choose the car, choose the price, and arrive to a plan, not a scramble, because Morocco is absolutely gorgeous. Your airport pickup should not be the most dramatic part of your Rabat story.